Okie dokie, here we go. This is set number 2 of the ones that we compare. We had Welcome to Ralph last time, and now we are going to continue with Arcane Rising Unlimited. There's 124 boxes on the market, which I personally do believe is quite a bunch compared to how old this set is and compared to all the other sets. Last time we've had 108, so supply went actually up. The price for one is 122 including shipping. That's also a comparably high price compared to the other sets. Yeah, same price as last time. Okay, now here's the card prices. So what we're asking us is, if we get one of those boxes or displays, is it worth opening those? Or would you rather get the single cards? I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a player or a collector. Both alike could be willing to open boxes because it's fun and it also gives you more cards that you want to play or collect. Yeah, so the card price for Eye of Ophidia, the fabled rainbow foil, is at 285. That's pretty low compared to the average we've seen. I mean, I tracked this since December 22. And yeah, I didn't expect those prices to come down. I actually paid quite a bunch for quite a bunch of those copies. Anyways, that's the way it is. It's not the end of the world. It's basically first world problems if I get cards which go down in value. But I'm still trying to figure out which ones go up in price, and yeah, Grasp of the Arknight, never has it been more expensive, at least at my comparisons. So I did track this monthly at the beginning, and now the more sets that came out, we're switching to about two months for every time we check back on this set. And yeah, the further back in the past the release is, the less sales are going on usually. So yeah, I think that fits. That's all good. Stormstriders 60, lowest price ever. So quite a bit going up and going down. The average is at 48 for those legendaries. Then we have Majestic Rainbow Foils, and yep, Art of War. It used to be 140 bucks. Now it's 38. We've never seen that price. I mean, that happens if cards are not being played anymore, if cards are getting banned, if cards are getting replaced by better cards. And well, in this case, it's one of those scenarios. Yeah, 38. Command & Conquer, though, is still at 160. This is much more expensive than the most recent Command & Conquer Legendary from the Hunted. So that's interesting to see. Also, keep in mind, Arcane Rising, the Majestic Rainbow Foils, these are as hard to pull as the Legendaries. There's 10 Majestic Rainbow Foils. And I forgot. I should have calculated this before. Now I'm sad that I'm not doing scripts for these videos. How many Command & Conquer Rainbow Foils Arcane Rising Unlimited do exist? Can somebody comment this? I have no clue. I forgot. But yeah, here's the non-foils. Command & Conquer, of course, first place or most expensive, 73. Art of War is down here for 7. So yeah, Technicore is almost as expensive, 690. 997, so 10 bucks on average for the Majestics. You're lucky if you get the Command & Conquer. If not, well then, meh. There have been a bunch of Ranger cards going up in price because obviously in high seas people want to play Ranger. Endless Arrow is at 490. Pursuit of Knowledge at 5. No, is it the other way around? Hold on. 5 for Pursuit, right? Yeah. 5 for 490 for the Spark of Genius. What is going on? This is totally messed up. I'm sorry for that. So I thought about removing some of the cheap super rare foils because this it's a mess, let's be honest. There's so many lines, so many numbers. But all in all, I think it's pretty interesting to see this. It looks like a music synthetic vibes, whatever. So this is going up and down, up and down, up and down. Well, it's basically going down and sideways now. That's what you can see out of this. And we're not just looking at the expensive ones, we're looking at all those super rare foils. So now, again, $5 for Pursuit of Knowledge, $4.90 for Spark of Genius, and then 4 for the Endless Arrow. And let me do this right now. Just for the sake of, we won't have this complete, right? We're going to go to Fab Visual Spark. I think I have not Spark. There it is. Here we go. So this one's the second most expensive. And yeah, Mac also another class which is played in, the high seas. Okay, now this goes down here, that goes up here. Okay, super rare, non-foils, 240, Endless Arrow, Ranger card, most expensive super rare. And then we have $2 for Spark of Genius, 150 for, is this the correct order? Pursuit of Knowledge. No, it's not. Well, this dropped quite a bunch, but yeah. Edit, get this up here, down there, easy. So yeah, it's those are not too expensive. We have common rares. A bunch of those go up again. 1, 2, 3. The most expensive one is Fate Foreseen for $7.50. That's the lowest price on Card Market, near mint. Null Rune Gloves at $5, and then Null Rune Hood back up to $4. So yeah, some of those equipments have been $5 ever since, and now they're back to $5. So some go up, some go down. Here's the expected value. If you open one box, on average, you will get super rare foils for about $2.50, super rare non-foils for $2.83. The favorite adds $7.13, and the common rainbow foils $7.43. All those prices have been higher, but all those prices, most of those prices, also have been lower when we started doing this list. So yeah, it's an ever changing up and down. The market is shifting. As you can see, the eviness is not going up. Majestic Rainbow Foil 862, Legendaries 1205, and the Majestic Non-Foils 1994. Here is the expected value for one box. If you open this just in money value, just in euros, that's what it is, 60.49. And if we go back here, if we pay 122 and we get 60 out of this, less than half, I personally do think it's not worth opening this. Maybe the most recent set, the Hunted. I did order 2 more cases. If they make it to my place, I think I'm gonna open those on Sunday evening. So we have someone who always wants to know this in percentage wise. Yeah, you can go ahead and comment. This is the EV, 60.49. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.